Okay. What it do, good people? I am back. I am back. Uh, the ugly truth here, and gonna do this reaction. Excuse me. When Corey Holcomb came to I know, just getting straight into it, man. Don't want to waste any time. But when Corey Holcomb came on Cam show for Funky Fridays, things got a little too truthful. The ugly truth, he ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing this. Excuse me. I've been seeing this one section just setting uh, social media on fire. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, what Corey said really kind of offended a whole lot of people. It offended a whole lot of people. And I'm here to tell you whether you agree or disagree, that's really up to you. However, we are going to discuss the truth behind it. Like I said, gonna react to it. I'm gonna be quiet. We're gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on it. So let's check it
Haven't
out.
been walked in by the people who walk you in to make it happen, because the people that walk you in to make it happen are going to want to control Corey Holcomb. And you can control me to a certain extent, but you just can't have all of me that I've worked for, because I found a way. I found that goat path on that movie 300, that goat path to get to the back of them.
Yeah.
I found it.
All right, let's just start off right there. You know, it's a few things you can't take away from a person, right? Male, female, you just can't take it away. You can't take away their education, and you can't take away their hard work and dedication. Let's just put that out right there. Let's see what else he got to say.
I don't really need you. I don't have to be rich beyond my wildest imagination. You know what I'm saying? I got what I need. I'm from the projects. It don't take much for me to be straight. I got a fast car, and I got access to a lot of girls in poverty. So I'm winning.
As you can see right there, Cam wanted to laugh really bad from what you can see, but let's let's take time to discuss something real quick. Did what he say, like, is it wrong? Like it. What else is he saying? Actually, he just froze up. But from his perspective, is he wrong? Let's hear it one more time. Just to make sure. Let's see. Let's see what he say. Where you at? Right here. All right. Let's hear it.
Haven't been walked in by the people who walk you in to make it happen, because the people that walk you in to make it happen are going to want to control Corey Holcomb.
Actually, it's a lot once you kind of break it down. What he's saying in subtext, basically how he do not want to be controlled, and he's blazing his own path.
And you can control me to a certain extent, but you just can't have all of me that I've worked for, because I found a way. I found that goat path on that movie 300, that goat path to get to the back of them.
Yeah.
I found it. I don't really need you.
That says a lot, because it's not what he said; it's leading up to what he said about how content he is with who he is and what he has done. So at this point, you kind of understanding who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with from I want to say, like, a mental standpoint. Like, you kind of have to understand this. It's hard to persuade somebody who did not get the help while walking up this mountain. So, not saying you have to necessarily agree, but you gotta respect it. So he set the stage before he says the next thing is, I did all of this on my own. You didn't help me. You didn't you can't control me. I fought to get here. I went through whatever avenues I had to get there. So why I do the things that I do and how I do the things that I do, you can't tell me I'm right or wrong for it because you did not help me get here.
I don't have to be rich beyond my wildest imagination. You know what I'm saying? I got what I need. I'm from the projects. It don't take.
So he's letting you know also that he come from very humble beginnings. Very humble beginnings. He say he's from the projects. Uh, don't really have to speak much on that. A lot of people who know whether you're from the projects yourself or you have relatives or you have friends in the projects, it really is the bare minimum. You know, um, it's really unfortunate. You know, nobody asked to be here to live in those kind of conditions, but you understand the mindset. So actually, you know, I got a good point. I'm gonna drive it home. Let's hear what he say.
Take much for me to be straight. I got a fast car and I got access to a lot of girls in poverty. So I'm winning.
Okay, just to stop right there, right? Let's really sit on what he said, and let's ask, like, is he really wrong for this mindset that he has? He's from the projects, so that's enough right there. Like just making a come up and getting out of it is big for him. He's telling you it don't take much for him to be happy. He has a fast car and he has access to a lot of women in poverty. Now, let's really sit on that for a second, right? Is he really wrong for that? And hear me out. Hear me out. I can understand if you are listening to this why this would frustrate you. But it's really nothing to get mad at because the situation he grew up in, he was surrounded by this. So his idea of making it, to be fair, is getting a fast car because typically that is a goal or aesthetics that you're striving for when living a certain way. That is the goal. That is the vision. You know, I want to get a nice whip and get up out of here and get me a nice girl. And I'm talking really clean, but you get what I'm saying. So he's growing up seeing this. His aspirations probably larger than this, but just sticking to the minimum here. His aspirations is to get a nice car to get that girl. Let's be honest. Typically, some, not all, but some of the women that live in that environment, they go for the guys who have a little money and who has that nice car. So his mind is only expanding as far as what he's seen. So that's a mentality that he grew up with. So is he really wrong for that? Like really, let's sit and think about that. Is he wrong to have that mindset? I don't think so. I'm gonna be fair. I really don't think so. I don't find it too bad. Would it be considered immature to some? Maybe. But is it bad? No. And he's being upfront. Now let's look at the other side because you have the morality side where it's like, oh, he's taking advantage of women who live in poverty. Is he really taking advantage? Because at the end of the day, it becomes an equal exchange. No matter how mad or frustrated you get, they have something he wants. He has something they want. So who's wrong? Who's wrong? Because given, let's just say, everything's respectable, everything's even across the board, who's wrong in the situation between the both of them. You really can't point a finger. And the reason I say you can't point the finger is that woman can always say no, or she's not like that, or she don't want to do that. Like, it's I hate to sound like this, but it's nobody's fault she's living the way that she's living. She could earn her way out of whatever situation she's in. Of course, she's probably thinking about today and not tomorrow, but that's a different conversation. We just sticking strictly to just this what was said, right? He's using his money to get what he wants. She's using what she has to get the money that she wants or need, because at this point we really don't know whether they want it or need it. We just know the situation given at hand. So I think once you take your personal feelings out of it and just look at it for what it is, it's really an even exchange. But that's just my take, man. It would be nice to know what you think about it. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. But we just gonna keep it moving to the next video, man. But thank you for taking the time to sit here with me. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself with the ugly truth, and good night to you. Peace out.